G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Voxel Tycoon, episode 4. So in this episode we shall look at doing a couple of different things. I just panicked a bit because I was looking at my trucks, my green trucks here, my wood trucks, and they've got nothing in them. And I thought, why are they just running around doing nothing? But they've all just dropped off. 2 of them are dropped off to here. And 2 of them are dropped off down here to Silverton. Is it Silverton? Yeah. And so it was interesting. So they are actually doing well. They're making money. Financial situation here is pretty good. Loan interest is at 7.8. And we will look at paying back a little bit more of that. But I don't want to keep paying back and then giving the money back to have to take it out in loans again. So I think we'll just we'll leave that for the moment. What we might do is about 80,000 we use as capital to buy new things, and then when we get another 80,000 on top of that, we'll use that to pay down the debt. Interesting little approach. You've got to pay for everything. You do start off in debt. I think you do anyway. I think we did. I just don't remember using £800,000 early on. I remember using it. I just don't remember borrowing it. So it's interesting. I'm not going to rebalance the coal, the iron ore. We're going to leave that. But what we are going to do is we are going to put another train on. So this is going to be quite good. Okay, so let's get a second train on and we'll see how it all goes. So, but I need to look at signals, do I? Well, let's see. Hopefully we don't. What we are going to do is we're going to save the game, manually save the game. Yeah, and it's going to be, let's call it Cohasset then, if that's what I want to call it. Manually save the game. It's auto-saving, but I've just saved it there. And we can just quickly check that. Okay. Yep, he's saving. Good. 112,000. So that's pretty good. What was the other? It doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to look at a second train. I wonder if I just provision the same train at 100,000. I might have to borrow some more money to do it. But if I go, he's 73,000. So we'll take him again, and it's going to be iron ore. Now we have to do. Yeah, we have to do it different each time. Okay, cool. So iron ore platform cars, these take 5, but this one here takes the iron ore, but they take 8 pieces. So we'll do those. So 120,000 there. So I've got to watch how much we can afford to do that. Okay, and so it's 8 on the other one. 120, yeah. So let's keep that train open, and we'll borrow 2 of them. Cancel that, and we should be able to see here 165 in cash. These guys. Music 7, and we might be able to rebalance some of this too. So he's going to be 182. We need to just borrow 1 more, please. 185. So we got enough to buy that train. Let me just make sure. So he's all set up for ore. Yep. Great. Okay, cool. So we're going to buy him. And we won't release him just yet. We'll leave him in the depot at the depot at the moment. Okay, let's have a look at our supplies. So down here, our supply is high. So we could possibly do him at 4. Our supply here is high. 4. We've got 8 to play with. And here it's high. Okay, cool. So we've got 8 to play with. So what we'll do is 3, 3, and 2 in any order. But we might just make sure. Where are we dropping the 4 off to at the moment? Let's change this. Let's change this a bit. So let's go. The top one can go. Actually, let's go 3. The middle one can be 3, and then the bottom one can be 2. So 2, 3 in there, and 3 at the bottom. Yep, so there's the route. So we'll do that. It'll change that up, and then we're going to configure this train as the same. So we're going to release this train and configure it as the same. This is where we could have our accident. Let's see how this goes. If I go, I'm going to wait for this train to pass. Let me go speed 3, let train pass. Okay, these trains now, if I go release, we'll see whether or not these guys get confused. But we're going to see if we have any signals. So he goes release. Train 2. He won't release because we haven't got the right signals, I believe. Is that right? So interesting, because when unpaused. Are we? Yeah, we are unpaused. Yeah, because he's moving along. So because we haven't got the signaling in, he won't release. Okay, let's try that. That's good. That's good. I think this is what it was going to happen. We knew that. So if I go signals here, it's going to be a case that you don't do that. And you cannot do this. Yep. And if I go here on this side, let's just see. So if we go one there and one there, that would be where it all works. And now we might be able to release, maybe. Yeah, he's releasing out because the signals are different. Okay, so these trains are now opposite ends of the spectrums. We're going to have a little look and see what happens when they get close. And that's pretty good. Demand here, let's have a quick look as we're doing other stuff. And do you want to actually click on the right thing, please? Yeah. So demand here is very high for wood. So we are only supplying at the moment 30 out of 110. So we need to really kick that up. So what we can do, we need to see. This guy is obviously going to come around here. He needs to turn around, but there's no turnaround there, so he's going to have to go all the way around. So let's zoom right out, and we'll get these trains closer to each other. In the meantime, this one's coming back, so they will meet in middle ground. And my two trains are, when they're both on screen, yep, we'll slow it right down. Let's go speed 2, and let's go speed 1 and see how this all works. We've got someone waiting at signals already by the look of it. No, he's waiting at the station, and so we'll see here. This one should pass through because he hasn't done his first pickup yet. The second train here, the newer train, oh no, he's the newer train here, but the first train, let's just see how these signals work. These trains are heading towards each other. I've not ever done signals, but as soon as I provision the signals, the trains seem to, oh, interesting, yeah, okay. I'm hoping he turns on here. I'm hoping once he gets in there, the track is clear. Yeah, so as soon as he clears that track, I'm hoping this train then goes. Stop. He should stop. Right, we need to get more signal there, do we? Okay, so we go train and signal, and it's going to be there. Signals. Don't know what to do here. I thought this would all work because he's got the right signal. So if we remove him, okay, what about if we remove one of these signals? Nope. Why did he stop? Okay, so we've got problems here. Okay, if I go here and go to signals, change that signal. Maybe I've got to put the signal back a bit. If we go here, would he do anything? No. Conflicting signals, these guys. So what about if we go bulldoze and you can be gone. So his signal, ooh, interesting. That might allow him to go because the train has. Okay. These signals opposite each other are the ones that might have saved us. Okay, let's see there. Okay, well at least he's going. So you've got signals sort of working in duality here. You need two of them. Stop and go. Stop and go. So I guess this is always stop and go. So what we could do is then put another signal in here. If I went to maybe, where's the signals? If I go more signals, I could put them, say, here and here, and they're on the same little patch. This guy should be right to go now, though. He should be right. He should kick off, actually. So this one's saying stop. And so what about if I get rid of this one? Okay, he's going. Okay, well, we'll see there. He's doing that. So at least we should have, if we go speed 3, at least we should have lots being delivered. In the meantime, we're just going to check out any more demand. Nope. Should be dropping 3 of these, so it's getting 9,000. So again, that's pretty good. These guys are heading towards each other. I think you'll pass straight through that one. Yeah, we're going to run into trouble again with these guys. Oh, they're both going the same way. Why are they both going the same way? Oh no. I may have to work out some signalling here. So if I go bulldoze, I'm not sure we can get through any of this. Oh god. Vehicle accident has occurred. Train 2 is wrecked now. Oh yeah. Okay, so we have a wreck. Speed 1. So we have had a vehicle accident. Oh no. If we go refund 1,000. What's your refund? Can't remove occupied by vehicles. Do we just get something? I think we got a refund of the... Yeah, we on bulldoze, that's why. Train is wrecked. So we've removed that train, and we've just lost quite a bit there. It's interesting, we might have to just kick over to the save. Yeah, we will. So just bear with me here. Let's go back to the original save and we'll work out exactly what happened there. So if we go load, it was 112,000. 77 at 415. Yeah, it's interesting, that little one. There's your autosaves. Okay, yeah, we want to load that game. Okay, so loading up. Interesting little test. I'm not sure if we're going to put a second train on until I can do some tutorials on signalling. And yeah, I'm just not familiar with signalling. It seems to, I think the game's working perfectly, although I don't know, but I think it is just me not knowing what signalling needs to be done. So I think I'll ramp up my truckage, and we'll just have to have one train. What we could do is see if we can get, a few more. We might see if we can get 3, 3, and 3. Just see how big we can get is, that is, how heavy we can get this train. So we could have a look at that and go center depot, and he's going to be there, and he should be stopping. Yeah, and if I go speed 3, yep, he's now center depot, and here we go. So we're going to can we buy more? How do we buy? So we want to buy these guys for ore. So that should be 3, 3, and 3. Yeah, no, that's no good. Yes, okay. So if I want to go here, No, we can't do that. We'd have to sell it. So if I go sell, how much are you? £91,000. No, let's just keep it the way it is. Release everyone. And then he should be, let's make sure he's on the correct route. He is. He's on the iron ore run. Okay, cool. So we're going to let that go and we'll go up to speed 3 while we keep getting some money in. Alright, let's have a look here. So perhaps we'll just go to speed 2 for a little bit. So iron ore's going pretty well there, and we're giving out a bit. Iron ore's being pulled out of the ground here. We've got wood. And so let's see. So let's just have a look here. So we've got 1. Yeah. And we've got, where's the other wood truck? So we've got 1 there. We've got 2 wood trucks. I think we can afford to make that 4. And then, hang on. So no, right, we've got 2 wood trucks to here. And the coal is 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's get another 2 trucks. Yeah, let's get another 2 trucks on each of those. So I want, let's go. So wood trucks, please. So it'll be 1, 2, copy him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release all. And we go speed 1 for a sec. So you can do, I want you to go wood to Cohasset. Number 2 can go, I want you to go wood to Cohasset. And you can go wood to Silverton. Now we've just got to find that 4th truck there. Yeah. You're wood to there. Okay, we've just got to find our 4th truck. So we've got him. Yep. Yeah, he's good. Yep. This guy. Yep. Silverton. Yeah. Okay. Where's the 4th one? Ah, there he is. He's lost. And so he needs to be Silverton as well. So we've got 2 to Silverton and 2 to Cohasset. Is that right? 1 Silverton. And he's Cohasset. He should be Cohasset. Yeah. So that's increasing that to 4 and 4. And now we should be able to look at repay £20,000. And we're at $17,000. We do need to research higher technologies. That'll be our next stop. We'll be researching higher technologies. I guess, yeah, let's have a look at what we could do. So we've got iron ore and there's a surplus, so we could look at doing something with the iron ore. Yes, because just helping out these guys isn't doing us. They are expanding. Silverton's doing well as a town. Demands 2 of 2 are met. And so his demands are good. 105, 150. He's got high 30 of 120 for wood. High demand. Okay, so hopefully we can really step that up and let these guys collect a little bit more. In the meantime, our train is still doing its thing. Our 1 train, because we can't get a second one on there. And we can just see if we can well, let's see what else we can see. So we've definitely exploited everything that we can. How much are these ones? £800,000. And let's just have a quick look. Yeah, so we're doing pretty well. Money's just coming in. Let's look at putting research down. So if I have a look at here, and I've got factories. Nothing to factorize at the moment, but I can go research. 80,000 for the laboratory, and I think we should do that. So we are doing what we said we wouldn't, but so it's 80,000. Let's just get 2 of those. And your laboratory at the moment can be, let's put him here in the big city. This seems like this city's going to be the one that takes off. So let's go. Why has he got a sphere of influence? Okay, let's do that. Let's put him right next to the road. There. Okay, cool. So laboratory is now going, and we have available in warehouses. We've got money. Start new research. Okay, cool. So we can have a look here. So manufacturing, mining. We've got mining 1. Research. So steam engine, we don't really need that. Roads, we're not too worried about. Gasoline engine, it's manufacturing that we're probably going to need. So wood processing, it could be good because we can do some things with the wood. Can we do anything with mining too? We can get a copper mine, a sand quarry, and a stone quarry, but we don't have access to any of those. Manufacturing is what we think we're going to do. Rails we don't need at the moment because they give you a beam bridge. Gasoline engines. We upgrade our truck fleet, I guess. 2 tons. Expensive. It's a shame. Diesel engine. Okay, I think we should... I think we just need to go manufacturing. Yep. Now, he would need 20 days and £600,000 and no other... so we'll go yes... And there's the days just kicking over. So that's pretty good. Manufacturing is going to give us... he's taken some money, but that's fine. And let's just see while we're there. Let's go back and now see how's the demands on the wood. High demand, 51. So we're not getting them anywhere near as much wood, even with a 4. He's sitting not too bad with the coal. How are you going with the wood there? Are we actually pulling enough out of the ground? Let's have a look there. Yeah, we'll have a look here. 113 out of 115 and 56. So we certainly got enough wood to drop off extra. Maybe we look at getting rid of... Maybe we look at running a train down here instead. Train network. Train to go wood and wood. Maybe. The roads aren't that blocked though. He's got a high demand as well. Yeah. Okay. Just check on that manufacturing. The research side of it's 19 out of 20. So there we go. 20 out of 20. The research is now done. We'll just go speed 1 for a bit. No, speed 2 for a bit actually is pretty good. So we can have a look here. So now wood processing, iron smelting, manufacturing 2 is all there. Yeah, and that's pretty good. Basic research to build simple factories using conveyor belts. Okay, cool. So if we look at iron smelting would be an iron bar. So that's iron. We don't really want that. We would maybe want manufacturing 2. No. Let's go wood processing. So he's going to need some wood as well as money and time. £107,000. It's just quite a lot. So we'll go to start research, and we can get access to it. But it means that he needs some sort of wood delivered to here. So we're going to have to divert some people and get some wood happening. This is interesting though, isn't it? Let's go to roads, and we go to endpoints, terminals, and we want to put this terminal in here. Yep, and now we want to assign in the car, and we need to go wood. It's going to be 1, 2, 2 of those. Okay, now we need to go garage, release all. Speed 1, pick him up, and he's going to be schedule. So he's going to be full load, please. Yeah, full load there, and full unload here. And then that route will have a name, and that'll be fine. But our second truck, which just come out now, he needs that other one as well. Oh no, that's the first one. Yep, good. Interesting. Hang on a sec. We need to check out this then. So he is Silverton transfer. Okay. Silverton transfer. And he's wood to Silverton transfer. Okay, so that's Silverton transfer. This is where this game's going to do me in a bit, because I think what's going to happen is I'm going to forget that I don't need those to do that anymore. So we should be having a look here, and the transfer, the research He just needs a wood there, and he'll kick off. Available is 51,000. Yeah, we really need the wood to rock and roll. If I go speed 3, and let's get that first amount of wood coming up. So these roads are quite busy. I suppose we could make a better road there that will go straight across. Let's have a look here. Here we go. We're bringing this down. So these guys, if we have a look here now, dropping him off. So this will change to green. Yeah, but he can't turn around. That's his problem. Problem is he cannot turn around. So we have to go roads, and we have to put in just a little bit of that. Correct? Okay, so why can't they go past? Not enough wood to process. Hang on. Maybe we need to do this. Oh, bulldoze that. Yeah. Oh, he looked like he was going to move then, didn't he? He did look like he was going to move. Okay. Okay, he's gone back. Now this one's going. He's going to stop. Oh, that's because this one isn't taking woods. He's not unloading. Oh, there's no warehouse. Okay, so we need a warehouse, do we? Maybe we need a warehouse. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. If we go here, it'll be warehouses can be like this, and it'll be wood. And then he's put in there, he needs a warehouse as well. Okay, cool. So you need to be back onto, if you don't mind, you need to be back onto the, yeah, he's in the transfer business. So he should be able to go drop off his stuff now. What we might do is just go, we'll leave these roads here. They might be of some use to us later. But in the meantime, let's see if we can't cut this down with the road situation and get you like this, straight down. Road occupied by vehicle. Yeah, I'll do that little bendy bit because it is a nightmare. Okay, that's good. All right, here we go. Cool. So our problem was no warehouse. So the thing is for research is you need to be able to kind of sort everything out. Yeah, it's gonna 0 of 25. He needs 14 in each go, so you need at least that third truck. So there we go. So there's one. He is going to need another truck. So if we go by, and it'd be another one of those, please. In fact, do you know what? Let's get him another. Yeah, we'll give him this one. So he's going to be doing. Ooh, cancel that. He's going to be doing the wood to Silverton, and please release. And he's off and running. And we'll go buy another one. Buy him. And he's going to be going... Oh, you can put the route on first, which is great. Wood to Silverton. And release. Gone. Okay, cool. So that's pretty good. Hopefully Silverton is doing alright for the wood. How's our train going? Is he... Yeah, he's still always doing stuff, isn't he? Happy with that. I mean, we really had a train smash earlier, didn't we? Yeah, these guys are good. They're showing orange. They're showing orange. Everyone seems to be making a bit of money, which is good. I think that's pretty good. At least that shows that we can start processing. So I think what we're going to get from this is, if I have a look here, money spent. So he spent that much. Oop, not enough resources. He wants the wood, doesn't he? There we go. As the next one, so we're 5 out of 25. So it looks like we are going to get wood manufacturing, and that's what's going to be the thing. Now, we haven't got anywhere that'll take any wood planks, but I think the idea is that we start to do that, and I also want to get some smelter going. If I have a quick look here and see, so now we should just be all about making money. So I should be able to repay, what do you got there, 800,000, 880 is the maximum loan. Yeah, I mean, they're always just... Research 25,000. So the research is draining our funds at the moment. But if I try and repay a few here, and just keep a little bit of money for that research, we don't want to go bankrupt, because the research is actually draining it. But when we kick off and we don't have this research cost, we can actually sell those trucks, and then we can keep. But I think what we do is we keep the transfer station, we keep the warehouse there. And then we have this facility for when we want to research our next thing, and we can import and just for that. The good thing is we can use the garage, which is nice and close, and that'd be lovely. Having a look here, we're now at 11 out of 25, so that's quite good. And I will continue to pay down the debts as we go ahead and do this. Yeah, this game, I have to say, at the moment this game is good. I kind of think it's stagnating, or I'm stalemating, but then the game actually does help me to, yeah, it does help me to work out what I think I need to do, which is pretty good. Some of these roads are interesting, like you would think these businesses couldn't get what they need, but it just looks like maybe... I think it's just slightly buggy, which is a bit interesting. Yeah, the red flag there, little Russians. Coal demand so far, 100 out of 150. Medium demand, I think that's probably the nice position, because we don't want to oversupply them. These guys here are still very high at 428. Tempted to sort of, I don't know, sell the train and reconfigure. Geez, very high demand. Okay, is he getting just... Yeah, I mean, he's just a high demand there on orange, isn't he? Yeah, high demand 344, but this demand here is really high. So it's interesting, we'd probably... At Bay City South, let's have a look there. If we just have a look at this train. At Bay City South... He's doing 2 of 8 units. Now let's do the third unit. And let's go... hang on. Bay City South. Cohasset South. 2. 3 and 4. So he should do not that one. So we should be here. And here. In fact, let's do you as Bay City South. Let's do... 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4 in the middle again, and then this guy can be just 2. So 2, 2, and 4 in the middle. So that'll increase it there, without having to send him into depot and reconfigure him. We load him up, and I think adding on an extra truck on the end of it, an extra little cart. That you have to send him to depot, but reconfiguring is not too bad. So 5,248 for 2, so it would be 10,500, but because the demand is higher, it's 12,300. So this is where we're starting to do pretty well. Research completed, game goes back to regular speed. I'm going to play for another few minutes. I'm going to pay down a little bit more debt, repay, and so that's nice. and we can have a look at what the research completed has done for us. The other good thing is it will stop to drain the money from us, because we're having a little money drain happening, and that'll actually that'll cease. Looking up here to see if anyone else is going to, so wood processing is there, we'll have a look at that right now, but just to see if there's anyone else who's actually going to buy stuff. So Silverton accepting wood was the last one, and that was this one down here, so that's good. We fixed that one right up. Let's see, we'd have to find those trucks though and see what they're doing. Let's see the truck situation. So you should be able to find routes. So we want the Silverton transfer trucks, and we want to kill those. Silverton transfer, yeah, you can go to depot, and there's the depot. Yep, if there's only one depot, I think it shouldn't ask you, but you know, he's going to Silverton transfer as well. And we want you to come into depot. Yep, so there were 2 trucks, and I think there were 4 actually. Let's see, you Silverton transfer as well, and you'll go to depot, and that's nice. Okay, so these depots are happening. So we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there should be one more who's doing this. There he is. So you can go to depot as well. So there's 4. Okay. And now if we go to depot here, speed 3, there's the 4th car. Speed 2, and let's sell these guys. So 30,000 quid in the bank. I want to sell all, and it's going to get me 52,000. So that's great. 83,000 pounds, and I'm just going to repay down those, and we can just sit there on that right amount. So now we're actually doing really well. Our interest is looking pretty good. We'll see what it is for this current month. Cohasset settlement received town status. I think that means they're going to have a demand. So let's go find Cohasset and work out. So Cohasset, I think, is these guys. Cohasset South. Cohasset, yeah. Cohasset. It's now a town. 2 of 2. Okay, so that's no extra demand coming out there. Yeah, that's all right. That's fine. Yeah, but we got wood processing happening. So if we have a look here, we can see if I wonder if we make something, will they go ahead and do that? If I have a look here and I look at factories, and I got that, I've now got circular saws, and circular saws will. Ooh, I'll have to just check that out. Oh yeah, well yeah. Factories, and have a look at circular saws. And they would make planks, I guess. So we have to see who wants planks. That's what we want now. We want one of these towns to go, can we have some planks? Okay, no demand, no demand, no demand. Well, I think we leave this here now. Let's just make sure all of the everyone's doing what they should be. 2 trucks here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 there. These 2 should be heading down here to Silverton. 1, 2. Here's the 3rd. Here's the 4th. So that's all pretty good. They're all doing pretty well. Demand is all going quite nicely. No one's got so much demand that they need more, do they? No. Let's have a look here. So 80 out of 120 with none in storage. So we could have stagnation. Okay, so they need more supplied actually. So what we might just do quickly is we might just add in do we want to add in 2 more trucks to Silverton North? Let's put 1 more truck into Silverton North, and let's put 1 more truck into stagnation. Okay, let's put 1 more truck into Cohasset North. Silverton North, Cohasset North. Silverton North, Cohasset North. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to quickly do this. It'll be wood trucks. And I want to buy that. And I want to buy that. And I want this one to be that one. And release. And I want this one to be this one. And release. So now this will head off to the 2 different areas. If we go 3, these are the 2 new trucks here. These are going to collect. Once they do collect, so they're these 2. 1, 2, these are my 2 new ones. And 1 should go to the new one. Ooh, now we got wood planks. This is perfect. Leading into episode 5, we can kick off with wood planks. 1 goes that way, 1 should have gone the other way. Interesting. Good if it told me how many trucks delivering to each. These are the little things that they will add on. The mountain looks beautiful. Wood planks are now accepted here, which is just interesting. The next episode is all going to be all about our lovely wood plank industry, and that is amazing. I love that it's just popped up. That's perfect timing. It's a nice little preview. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to leave a comment, a like, a subscribe, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Voxel Tycoon. Cheers.